everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my own nails, and these nails are for my birthday next week. So I'm going to be 50 on Tuesday, so I thought I'd treat myself to a nice long set of nails. So this colour I'm using here is a new one from CJP and is Obsession. And because they're birthday nails, I'm using Smashed Diamonds because diamonds are the birthstone for April. So I thought I'd use Smashed Diamonds in this set. So here I'm just doing a glitter fade. I'm just putting down a bit of crystal glass there, and then I add one of these little 50 glitter signs that he gets in the packs of glitter for 50 birthday. So I just place that onto the nail, and also in that pack is some stars, so I just add some of those as well to this nail. I'm also applying some holographic hexes that hexagons that I have that are also from CJP, but I don't know the name of them, and just adding some of those stars further down that nail as well. At this point I didn't know that the colour on this 50 symbol was going to run, yeah, which wasn't great, and I'll show you what I did for that later on. So this finger, I was going to do a glitter fade on this finger as well. So I started off just putting it at the cuticle and blending it down. And then I changed my mind and decided I was going to do a full finger and just put loads of crystals on this one. So here I am still blending it. And like I said, because it was a nice colour, a nice deep colour, I thought, this would look nice as a full nail. So I think at this point now, I sort of look at it and think, I wouldn't mind a full nail of this. So then I start adding a larger bead to walk it down to the tip. So I had to come in quite a few times with beads on this one because it was a bit lumpy and bumpy and all out of place because I changed my mind halfway through with what I was going to do. But yeah, I applied it all on and then I just sorted it out at the end with my file. So for the rest of the tips now, I'm just going to apply Snow White. This one is going to be a glitter fade from the cuticle downwards. I'm just applying the Snow White now to this finger, the thumb and the pinky. So at this point I'd noticed that there was some colour missing off the top of this 50, and that it ran when the monomer hit it when I put those stars on the top. So I thought I'd try and put it on in one bead just to cover the 50 to stop it from running, and just pat it around the edges, not actually moving the bead that is on top of the 50, and then applying acrylic, clear acrylic to the rest of the nail. It did come out as quite an odd shape, but again I sorted it out with my file. But I did this to stop it from running, the colour running on that 50, which you'll see later just didn't work. It still ran, still bled. So because this was lumpy and bumpy, I decided to put just a small bead of crystal glass on just to smooth it out a little. And then the thumb and the pinky are both exactly the same. I start ombreing with that Obsession. And this really is a really nice, beautiful colour. It's very dark, darker than what I normally would use for ombres. I usually go for one of the shimmer powders or birthday suit, which you don't need any effort to blend. This one was a bit more difficult because it was a bit of a deeper colour, but it did give a nice effect at the end. So I'm just balancing out the ombre there with a wet bead at the join line, and then once I was reasonably happy, I applied some of the smashed diamonds and just put a swoosh across that nail, and then I pick up I think there was just one hexagon on here, or there might have been a couple, I don't know, I'll see in a minute when I put it on. I think it was 3, and I just apply them into the middle of the nail. So I'm going to do exactly the same with the thumb. So I start off perfecting that blend, and then I use the smashed diamonds, and then I apply some of those holographic hexagons across that line. So with this one, it's just going to be a glitter fade from the cuticle down. So I'll start off the same way as I do with any ombre, just one on the edge of that white, and blend it down, and then I place a bead in the cuticle and blend the front bit that bead down. Then when I'm happy with this, I then pick up some of those hexagons and the stars out the glitter mix, and I apply those over the top of the glitter. So as you can see here, a lot of that colour bled out that 50, and it really did look rubbish. So I decided just to take the whole thing off and start again. So once I got rid of all that previous design on that ring finger, I decided I was going to do a marble instead. So I'll start off with applying some white down at the cuticle that I use for a base. And then I apply Snow White, some Crystal Glass and some Obsession. And then I just swirl them along to create my marble. So I've been using my Queenie brush to do this set, but when I come to do the marble, I did switch to the Gemma Porch brush, and this was because I find that on marble much better using this brush because it's slightly smaller and it has got a nice point to it. So yeah, that's why I switched to this brush, and then I switched back to my Queenie once I've done this. So once I'm happy with that, what I do is I pick up some of they're like little diamond crystals that you usually use to sprinkle on the top of the nail. But I decided I was going to encapsulate some of these in between the marble. So I just pick them up with a bead of clear acrylic and just dab them along a line on the marble in a couple of areas like that. So just pick them up, place them on, pat them down so they're nice and flat, and then I just add a little bit of smashed diamonds as well to this nail, and then I encapsulate it and I file and buff off camera. So I did apply some crystals on that middle nail using some jewellery gel, and then applied my crystals, and then I put it into the lamp to cure for 60 seconds. I did try and film it, but I was completely out of shot the whole time through, so I cut it out. And then I'm just wiping off the sticky layer that was left around those crystals, and then I'm coming in now with top coat. I am a little bit out of shot, but you can kind of see the top coating, and then I cure them in my lamp for 60 seconds. On this finger I go around the crystals and not over the top of them. So this is a set complete. I have left a clip at the end and a little video and a picture for you to see them because I wasn't quite in shot here. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would, and just leave me a comment in the comments box and let me know what you thought of this set, and I will speak to you soon in the next one. So for now, bye bye.